We've got this, and then a wall. Aqua.
He's a cat with a job.
Washington State SummerCon is a 3-day convention in Puyallup, Washington. I have no idea if I was actually accepted or pulled from the waitlist, as I hadn't received a lot of communication, and then 3 weeks before the show, I was notified that I was accepted. The good news about having back-to-back events recently is that I'm stocked up on most of my items, and the only thing that I really needed to get back in stock was my sticker sheets, which I can do in-house. So on the Wednesday before con, we made sure that we got everything all set, I picked up the rental car, and then we drove around looking for air. I'm originally from the Midwest, and I did not realize that there is absolutely no chance of finding free air for your tires in Seattle. It drove us up a wall, we looked around for an hour, we couldn't find anything, even at places that said they had it. We made the bold decision that there maybe wasn't actually anything wrong and that it was just the heat that was bothering the tire sensitivity, and it turned out fine. We head back home, I finished up my stickers, and we called it a day. I have a rather short setup process, so we decided that we'd make sure we got everything finished sticker-wise, and then we'd just head in the morning and set up the first day of the con. I will confess I was a little pessimistic in the morning, and I felt like everything was going just a little bit wrong.
In previous shows, we've had the Showplex, and everything was in there. Now we're up here, that-a-way, and I'm unsure how it's gonna go because the artist alley is sequestered. Okay.
It was in a weird spot, and it was hard to get to on foot, and we missed the golf cart that could have carried us over. It was really frustrating, and then it just got worse.
So our first casualty of the day is this frame is now in a few different pieces. We love to see it. It needs to be there like the other one, so we're gonna try to fix it. Our friend Ryan gave us some tape. We'll see what we can do, man. So we have this front row, and then we've got this, and then a wall. I was charged for a corner booth. I mean, there's not really a way I could put a corner of a table. I don't know. I'm not loving that situation. I don't love paying extra for it, for sure. But oh hey, we got a trash can. Right here, the trash can for the row is just gonna smell us up all weekend. Ah! We went to the bathroom, and what happened?
So it's a normal bathroom, right?
Yes.
It's clean, smelled good in there even.
Great.
But my complaint is, I don't know if it was just the stall that I was in, but the toilet is so far over to the right, and that is also the wall that the toilet paper holder is on.
Oh
so
no.
You have to lean over a little bit so you're not pressing.
So you're just like grabbing right there.
Yeah. So the other thing, it's not a complaint, it's just an observation. 3 sinks. I don't like how you operate them because you have to hold them down with one hand the whole time. So you can only do one hand at a time, so you have to sort of awkwardly do this thing. That's fine. 3 sinks, 2 soap dispensers, 6 paper towel rolls.
Despite our rough start and my pessimism and our weird layouts just from the bathroom through the entire artist alley, everything went really well. We stayed busy the entire time. Friday just went really, really nicely. Things went so well that we treated ourselves to boba, and I had a really great ride home. My beautiful, kind, loving wife Brooke decided that she would do my replacements for the sticker packs and blind bags, and I was so grateful. I have a really bad habit of deciding fuck it, and I just don't want to do anything when I get home. I just feel so tired. I get pretty exhausted during conventions, even though I'm quite an extrovert. I was so grateful that we were able to get that done. It was a huge relief for me to not have to do it. Friday went honestly a little bit suspiciously well, so I had a weird feeling about the rest of the con. Sometimes when Friday does too well, the rest doesn't measure up, and I just get really suspicious of it. Nevertheless, we persevered into day 2. By the time that we got in, got our coffee, checked out the other Showplex artists, and then made our way around, the line had already formed. I barely got any recording done because Saturday stayed busy and I felt bad leaving Brooke alone. When we did start getting slow, I felt crazy.
Aqua.
He's a cat with a job.
If you've seen me in person before, Aqua comes to all my events and he is my best buddy. He's my #1 supporter and I love him. He worked extremely hard right along with us, so he went with us to sushi after. And then the moment we got home, we had a fire alarm, I had to get out of the shower, and we evacuated our cats. Sunday was much less dramatic, but all the traffic stayed really steady.
The lavender Ita bag is now gone. We lost her in the war, by which I mean I sold the sample to someone who really wanted it because I'm gonna get the full batch in just a little bit. So we're down to her, and then we have these guys, of course, but that one's gonna be my daily driver bag for a long time still, so that one's staying with me. We had thought we sold out of the Lily of the Valley bow. We did not. It turns out we actually had a secret bag of them left, which was fantastic news. Everything else that has been sold out or low stock has been able to be completely restocked because we had extra bags at home. We are down to the very last of the coffin, but I will have those restocked pretty soon. I have to place another order for the photo card holders tonight, so that's all right. We can make that happen. Those will come in quick.
Our neighbor this weekend is Rhino. We're huge fans. Cutie. You have to look it. I love them very, very much. I could not ask for a better neighbor, quite frankly. Absolutely lovely. And the fans, I'm obsessed.
Brooke and I are notoriously quick at tearing down, which was fantastic because I was tired, everything had been so busy, and we needed some really good dinner. We were slammed, we saw so many friends, and I was ready to be done. We are now about a week removed from SummerCon, and I am so happy with how it went. I was really, really nervous going in because it's a show I haven't done, and I'm always nervous about shows I haven't done before. But we ended up having a really, really good time. We always set a goal for whatever we want to make for the weekend, but I set it lower than I thought I should, but I just had a really bad feeling going in. I was nervous, I was antsy, I was just being really pessimistic. I'd had to pay for a car rental because the bus ride was just slightly too long to deal with, and I just didn't know what to... I was stressed. I was not having a good one. But we set our goal, and I doubled it, so I can't be upset at all. I felt like I was losing my mind. Everyone was so nice. Usually we have at least a couple interactions that are, like, not excellent. But we literally had just... everyone was so sweet. I would love to come again. This time next year, I'm hopefully going to move away, but I would come back for this one, even if I'm a little further away. I would not necessarily recommend that for most people. I have a really solid base here in Seattle, and a lot of them came down to see me, and it was really nice. But I would not necessarily recommend this con for out-of-staters yet, unless it's a really special scenario like this. However, if you're local, I absolutely recommend applying. The emails left a little bit to be desired. There was a bit of miscommunication and a lot of conflicting information here and there. I think that they were sending out the information for absolutely everyone, including like people in other buildings under other circumstances, with information that did not apply to people in the artist alley. So it was kind of too much information to the point that it was difficult to discern what was for who. But otherwise, it was really solid. I really enjoyed it, I had a great time, and I would love to be back. I'm going to be making new videos a lot more soon. I've wanted to do a lot more long-form content outside of just my little TikTok videos. So we're going to be doing maybe a weekly studio vlog, and then intermittently I'll be adding in the convention reviews, etc. So if that's something you'd like to see, stick around, let me know. I would love to keep doing this. We're going to try it out just for a little while, maybe through summer. And then we'll see how it goes. If it keeps going well and if I still have fun, we'll keep doing it. If I stop liking it, or maybe you guys just absolutely hate it, maybe we won't. But I'm having fun, and I'm hoping that you will too. All right, thank you for joining me. And if you were at Washington State SummerCon, thank you so much for coming to see me. You made that weekend absolutely amazing when I was so nervous going in. And that was fantastic. All right, I will see you guys again next week. Bye!